Live. I just want to make sure we live because we got some stuff to talk about because that was highly disrespectful. Um, are we live? I just want to make sure because I know I'm late. Hi, are we live? I just want to make sure are we live? I don't see the red. I don't see the red. Can y'all hear me? Give me a sec. I don't know if they can hear me. Can y'all hear me? We live. All right. Let me do the countdown. Let me do the countdown. Give me a quick second. Let me do the countdown. Okay. Lord have mercy. All right, we are here. Okay. Got my Smoothie King. I went outside today, got me some fresh air, okay? And walking. And let me tell y'all, my leg is hurting me, okay? Went out to do some things and take care of some business. And then while I was driving, that I heard that Congress passed the MORE Act to decriminalize marijuana. And if everybody knows, marijuana has been affecting people in jail and prison and etc. And it's been passed by Congress. So for all the black folks that say, Wiley, Congress not doing nothing for us, this help us. And this is just on the road of legalizing marijuana on a federal level. Now I live in Texas. I would love to smoke on some good blunt, okay? Because I be in pain, and it really helps me. You know, when I went to Chicago, because it's legal in Illinois, and I was able to smoke a big fat blunt and eat me some edibles. And I was talking to my grandmother, and I was just on a cloud. You know what I'm saying? I told my grandmother, "You want me to get up and sing praise and worship?" I was doing praise and worship. Praise is what I do when I want to get close to you. I lift my hands in praise. I was singing praise words. You know, when I get high, I get into my gospel roots. You know, when I really, I'm talking about when I get high. Oh, I get into my gospel roots. And so I was high and I was singing with Grant, and I had a big, I went in my mom's garage, and man, I had a big fat blunt. That's one thing I miss about Illinois. You know, Texas is very depressing because weed is illegal now. Medical marijuana is legal here in Texas. So I'm trying to go back to my doctor, trying to get on the medical marijuana because I have mild cerebral palsy. I walk with a limp. Now, some of my haters have said he one leg is bigger than the other. That's not true. One leg is crooked, and on my right side, it is weaker. But when I get that big fat blunt, I mean, it's just amazing. It's really, really amazing. Like I really be singing my song. I know I've been changed. You know that when you get that good, no, I've been changed. Okay. Anyway, I'm not high. I'm really not high right now. I'm just talking. I'm not high, but you know when I get high, I sing a lot of. Is that wrong? Why do I get that gospel? I be getting so high and I'll be singing the gospel records. I was like, I really got to keep my gospel soon because, you do got people out there be stealing my sound. You see a Wiggins out there, he dancing. That's my sound right there. So when y'all give him congratulations, make sure y'all go in his comments and say, why did you steal Wiley's sound? Make that be plain. I love gospel music, but I remember I had smoked this blunt. And weed is a plant. And see, when people say stop playing with God, who made the plant? Who created the plant? Come on, somebody. Wait a minute. We're not smoking on a water bottle. Who invented the plant? Come on, somebody. Let's talk about this. Let's break this down. It's nowhere near in scripture that speak against smoking on a plant. It's healthy. It's so many health remedies with smoking on the ganja. I'm just saying. Okay? So, I didn't say in scripture, Jesus, I never heard Jesus say, don't smoke the plant. I mean, he preached against a lot. He preached against hypocrites. He preached against a lot. But I never seen in that book where he preached against smoking the plant. Never, no scripture. Not in the Hebrew, not in the not in the Greek, not in the English, not in the New Version, not in the Old King James Version. And one thing about one thing about Moses, when God was speaking to Moses, he was speaking to a burning bush. Come on, somebody. Moses, when God was speaking to Moses, so Moses to go tell Pharaoh to let my people go, he was speaking to a burning bush. I think that was a second, because sometimes when you get ready to tell your enemy that you got to free God's people, you got to have a little ganja. You got to have a little burning bush. Okay? I mean, inhale all that and go tell Pharaoh, let my people go. You have to have, because when you smoke, you get a little energy. You get a little targeted. You let your people know, hey, don't play with me like that. And see, if I was Will Smith, get you some ganja. You got to worry about it. Just laugh it off. Keep you out of a whole lot of trouble. I guarantee Will Smith regret not smoking on some ganja. Okay? Okay? I'm just saying. So, he did part of that Red Sea. Absolutely. How y'all doing? So, yeah. Oh, I feel a little bit better. My leg was acting up. I feel a little bit better. Ooh. I feel a little bit better. A little bit better now. When you talk about the word, I mean, healing come through. Just say, I need a healing. Type in the chat box. Wait a minute, 1 second. Type in the chat box, I need a healing. Because right then and there before I came on this show, I was tired. My leg was acting up. And it ain't acting up. Just type in the chat box if you need a healing. All right. I guess y'all don't know. I guess, hey. I just wish I had an organ player, I wish that I had an organ player in here. I just wish okay, now we got some side. I need a healing. Now y'all chat. You go ahead and chime it in there. I need a healing. Okay. So we here, we live. Make sure you tell everybody, let all your friends know that we are live. I'm feeling so much better. They had a good day today. You know, Storm Monroe. I just want to say, Storm, with all due respect, that man, hey, someone sent me some pictures of Storm out of his private Twitter account. And when I see that ride, I was highly impressed. I think most women that seen it, they were in my DM. They said, "Is that really Storm? It must be Photoshop." I said, "Wow, I see why Storm Monroe want to get on and show his body. It is amazing. I'm not even going to hate. I look at the pictures and I'm really going to get it printed. You know, Storm, just so you know, you going on my vision board, okay? I'm going to go to Walgreens. I'm going to print them pictures off and it's going to be on my vision board, okay? You're definitely being added to my vision board, okay? Because those are body goals, okay? And, it's a nice size. I saw it was huge. Did you see it? Oh, let me call my moderators. Hold on. Let me see that they see it. Hold on. Let me take it to the group chat. Did you see it? Let me call my moderator. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Let me call my moderators to see that they see it. Give me a second. Let me call my moderators. Give me a second. This ain't no open food show. It's for real. Let me call one of my moderators. Hold on. I don't know if she at work. Let me call. Okay, let me call my moderator. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let me call.
Okay, I see it now.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Tell these people this is not an April's Fool joke.
No, it's not. Like he's telling the truth, y'all.
It's real. It's nice. I'm not gonna hate on him. He's showing it. It's nice.
Yeah, he's showing out.
I like
Fashion Nova.
I really can see him doing an OnlyFans.
Yeah, he definitely can.
Yes, he definitely show out.
He definitely can.
Okay.
I didn't know you were doing all that.
You didn't know? Right. My source, they sent it to my email. And I said, Storm!
I see why you screamed.
I screamed. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you for answering.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. So y'all had a witness that the moderator seen it. Now on my Patreon, for my Patreon members, I posted it on my Patreon for my Patreon members. Because we can post stuff over there. We kiki over there. And I was highly impressed. I'm trying to word my mouth because Storm is a good friend of mine. But I'm highly impressed. And most women, they throw shade at Storm because he jokes and he's not a thug, he's not a gangster. But if I was a woman, I would want to date somebody Storm. He's financially secured. He live in a skyrise with millionaires. He got a beautiful blueberry Chrysler. He's educated. You better come. What? Educated, got him a degree, making 6 figures, and got 10 inches. You bet. What? What? Y'all not gonna what? Come on. You're not gonna date that? Come on. I'm highly impressed. All the single ladies, you should be in Storm Monroe DM. He is a good candidate for an amazing husband. You don't think so? He will be an amazing husband. So, any single women in the chat, raise your hand if you're a single lady. All the single lady, press 1. Will you give Storm a chance? Press 1 if you are a single lady. Press 1. Press 1 if you are a single lady. Press 1. Press 1. Press 1. Press 1. Press 1 if you are a single lady. Y'all is something. Y'all, you know what? Y'all not gonna play with me that. Press 1. Wiley Show. Okay. Now press 2 if you think Storm Monroe is doing too much. Press 2 if you think Storm Monroe is doing too much. Press 2. Press 2 if you think Storm Monroe is doing too much. Press 2. Press 1 if you would give Storm a chance. Press. Okay, y'all not gonna play. Usually y'all pressing numbers. Now y'all don't want to press them. Y'all tried it. Y'all really, really tried it. Come on now. Press some numbers. Okay. Let me send it to Blue Skies. Hold on 1 second. Let me send it to Blue Skies so she can see. I don't know if Blue Skies on my Twitter. Let me send it to Blue Skies. Let me send it to her. I'm going to send it to Blue Skies. Okay, let me call Blue Skies. I'm just calling everybody. Let me call Blue Skies. Hey, Blue Skies, I'm live. Did you see them pictures I sent you?
What's his name?
Of Storm Monroe?
I didn't look at it.
Did you look at it?
I didn't look. Let me go. Where did you get them?
You know the producers, they everywhere.
Why can't I get on my Patreon?
Oh, I sent it to you in the text too.
Oh my God. Let me see. What? Why is Storm? Oh. Oh my God. He's kind of big to be a little guy.
But he's
what is
yes.
What is he doing?
He's getting ready. He's single.
He's been single.
I mean, it's hot. He got a nice body, and he's blessed down there.
Oh, maybe because he's losing weight.
Yeah, he's blessed. Blue Skies, he's blessed down there.
He is to be a little guy. Them girls gonna be on him.
We live right now with Blue Skies.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I'm live.
Yeah, you live.
Oh, Storm, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Let me collect my You got it going on.
I was just saying.
Oh, yeah. All I can say is wrap it up.
Oh man. Thank you so much, Blue Skies.
Okay. It don't hurt nobody.
Okay.
I will come in your chat.
Okay, bye-bye. When I saw that, I fell out of the chair. You know what? It's something to get me out of depression. I was feeling real low. And I saw those pictures. I feel better. So much better in my soul. I feel better when I see the picture. I feel better, so much better when I see them pictures. And I was highly impressed. I'm sending it to everybody. I was sending it to my friends. I'm sending it to my sisters, to everybody. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So that was the news. I just want y'all to know I was highly impressed. I was not. Did I send it to Chelsea? Let me send it to you. Let me send it to Chelsea. Let me send it to Tasha K. Let me send it to Tasha K. Okay. Let me send it to Tasha K. Let me send it to Tasha. Do y'all want me to send it to Tasha K? Okay. All right, I'm done. I'm going to send it to Tasha later on. Wiley Show starts up now. Not Chelsea. Lord, they finna put Wiley on the blackout. Now Wiley's in gospel music. All right. Let's get into these topics here. Now, one of my producers, they sent me a clip and they said DJ Akademiks' Instagram page were taken down. Obviously, it was an April Fool's joke because they kept sending me said a page was down. Well, apparently, this producer was being so messy that they were blocked. Yes, I did see that. Y'all still sending these pictures. Yes, that they had got blocked. But DJ Akademiks' page is still up. Let me go and correct it because I went and checked. Yeah, his page is up. I believe they had got blocked. And so I was just watching it and stuff like that. I believe the page got, I believe that particular producer were blocked. I'm not blocked on DJ Akademiks. I think what he does is just okay for the culture. But I see a lot of female MCs, Nicki Minaj, the City Girls. Let me stop right there with City Girls. They rapping over a trap beat. Cardi B, she's rapping over drill music. And let me tell you something, man. Young Miami if I had the money, I would spend a lot on Young Miami. Her music is instantly I'm in love with her music. Like I'm in love with her personality, the way that she talk. I love the way she rap. I just love the way have Young Miami rap. And they posted something on the neighborhood talk, and she was like, my nigga said I did a good job rapping. What did she say? Where is it at? She said, my nigga said this is my best verse and he proud of me. I love a supportive king. She does an amazing, I'm just telling you, just an amazing thing. Just does an amazing situation. Like, though, they said, no, his page is gone. His page is not gone. His page is gone. I'm on his page. How many pages do he have? His page is up. His page is up. It's not gone. I'm still on it. His page is not gone. It's not. Oh, he's using his backup page? Well, I can still see his main page. I don't know what's going on. I can still see his main page. You can't see his page? Well, why can I see it? Really? I'm on I Am Akademiks, and I'm on the page. It's not blocked on my end. You can't see it? So his page is deleted? Okay, he's using his backup. I understand that. No, this is not his backup. I Am Akademiks got the blue check verification. Got 582,000 followers. It said DJ Akademiks personal page. Owners of Akademiks. I'm on it right now. But if his page did get taken down, who took it down? Because obviously I see it. Maybe it's a glitch. Okay, I see it now. You said you can't see it, send a link. Okay, give me a second. I'll send a link. Hold on. Let me send you a link. I just sent a link. Thank you, T-Time. Both pages are there. Because I see it. And so people's like, go live. His page, I say he's obviously probably trolling. And it's April Fool's. You know what I'm saying? April Fool's joke. And he probably just trolling. But his page is there. Okay. His original page is Akademiks. So he had 4 pages? What happened? Did Nicki Minaj get his page down? Or did Megan Thee Stallion get his page down? Really? All right. He got a rap page, main page, and a backup page. Okay, his main page is down. Okay, I'm getting DMs. His main page is down. Okay, let me go back to my DM because somebody just sent me something. Give me a second. His main page is down. Oh, the Akademiks. You're right. Okay, let me show y'all this. Hold on one second. Let me email this to myself because I don't want to put my DMs. I be having celebrities in my DMs, and y'all not about to. I'm not about to expose my celebrities. Okay, I'm about to show y'all something. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm about to show y'all something. Hold on. Give me a second. Because I'm looking at now, I understand what she was talking about. Okay, let me go to my email, right? So I had to email it to myself. Hold on, because this popped up. Okay, let me bring this up. Give me a second. I'm going to show y'all the producers. Hold on 1 second. So this had popped up. Hold on. Okay. Okay, this popped up. Hold on 1 second. I got to delete something. Okay, I'm going to delete that. Damn, I ain't mean to delete that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all see it. So that's the page that's shut down. That's the page, the Akademiks. So he got 3 different accounts. He got a backup, he got a music page, and this is his main page. And this the page that got shut down. Okay. And so now I'm trying to see, did Megan Thee Stallion get the page taken down? Let me see. Did Megan Thee Stallion? Let me see what she posts. This is before the Shade Room. Yeah, this is his main page. Yeah, they banned that page. I don't know what that was for. Let me go on my voice note. Hey, Megan Thee Stallion. This is Brother Wiley from the Wiley Show. I just want to know, did you have something to do to get DJ Akademiks' page shut down? I would like to know because I know he was trolling you about you getting assaulted by Tory Lane. So, my dear sister, if you could just please respond to this voice note, I would like to know, did you have something to do of getting his page shut down? If you could please give me a call back, I would love that. Thank you so very much. Okay, I left her a voice note. Okay. Give me a second. Let me go to Beyonce. Hey, Beyonce, this is Brother Wiley from The Wiley Show. First of all, I would like to say you look so beautiful at the Oscars, and you did an amazing Oscars performance as well. But I would like to ask you, did you or your husband have anything to do with getting DJ Akademiks' page shut down on Instagram? I know you're a very busy woman, so I just want to know if you could just kind of like tap Jay-Z on the shoulder and ask him, did he have something to do with getting DJ Akademiks' page shut down? Can you please give me a call back at the Wiley Show? Thank you so very much. And again, I am one of your biggest fans. Thank you so very much. Okay. So I just reached out to Beyonce. I reached out to B. I reached out to Megan Thee Stallion. All right. Y'all like this video. Y'all got an exclusive. I just said tap Jay-Z on the shoulder and ask him, did you have something to do with it? That's all I want to know. Okay. What? I just wait a minute. Let me go and tweet the Shade Room because they don't like to give me my credit. Oh, let's tag the Shade Room because we had this exclusive first. I should have watermarked this, but okay, let me tag the shade room. Let me tag the shade room because they don't like to give me my credit. I should send this. Hold on. Hold on. Let me tag them. Hold on. Hold on, I'm talking about it. Give me a sec, you guys. Okay. All right, so I just tagged them. Let me go on my Twitter. How many of y'all got Twitter? Oh, thank you so very much for that. Oh, Ryan, thank you for blessing me with a super chat. I want to say thank you for blessing me, Ryan, with a super chat. I want to say thank you, Ryan, for blessing me with a super chat. Oh my God! I felt that. Woo! Thank you. Oh, okay. I need to go to church. Okay. Thank you so very much for that, Ryan. Okay. What are we talking about? Let me go to my Twitter. Love you so very much. Okay. Ryan just blessed us with $5. Yes, thank you so very much. That's one step closer to getting to my $1 million goal. Okay. All right, give me a second. Let me go to my Twitter. Okay, I need y'all to retweet this. Blue Sky, do you have a Twitter? Do you have a Twitter? Let me Blue Skies. Let me call Mouth Open. Let me see, just because she have Twitter. Give me a second. She have Twitter. Hold on one second. She have Twitter. Hold on one second. Do y'all see that? I need about 50,000 retweets. Hey, Mouth Open, I'm live right now. Did you see those? Did you see my tweet that I put on Twitter?
Why didn't you call me or send me a link and say you're going live?
I'm so sorry. My apologies. I was so distracted when I seen.
You know how YouTube behaves. Sometimes they don't send out the thing.
I'm so sorry. I sent you those pictures of Storm Monroe. Did you see?
Some pictures. I'm just grossed out. I am so grossed out.
No.
Like he just makes me feel. I know you like that, but he just makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, is he selling himself somewhere now?
He is.
He's selling himself somewhere. Where, on OnlyFans or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
Or is it a gay site?
It's on Twitter. It's a private Twitter.
Oh my God. Oh, I am so tired seeing this man do all kind of crazy ish to prove himself. Like, what the fuck is that, Wiley?
It's because he have an amazing body.
You think so? Okay.
he have an amazing body.
If you say so, I know what you're looking at, Wiley. That does not impress me. I am not turned on. I am not impressed. I am completely dry. I did not even get moist, not even for a second. I am dry, completely dry. In a drought. I'm in the desert.
Oh no.
I'm not even being a hater, Wiley. That should not appeal to me. What is he doing?
Storm is living his best life. He have an amazing body.
Watch me. Until I see Storm dick in a pussy, I am not gonna. I want to see it
language.
Going in and out.
Language. We live.
You have me on live?
Yeah, we live. I thought I told you.
God, why did you tell me that? Oh God, Wiley, you set me up. How you just put me on live just like that and didn't tell me?
I'm sorry. I thought you knew that we were live. I'm so sorry.
No, I thought like you calling me to tell me when you was live and you want to talk about the picture.
Well, the picture.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. I had no clue. But until I see some video of him like really like going in, like really doing it. Like I want to see a video like him really going in, like doing it, like enjoying it. But it can't be a video like somebody video. It had to be like somebody set up like a secret camera. Like that's the only time I'm going to believe him and his antics. Like that's the only time I'm gonna believe like he really. I don't want to say nothing now. I had no clue I was on live.
Well, we thank you so very much for calling in.
Oh, you set me up.
I'm so sorry. I had called Blue Skies before I told I was live. I thought you heard when I said I was live, so my apologies on that.
Oh my God, he in the comments too. Jesus Christ, he always come over. He always comes over. Oh my Lord. I'm getting off of this thing. Bye, Wiley.
Bye. Okay, now we got to go to Will Smith. Okay? That's my brother. Give me a second, because I'm so tired of talking about Will Smith. If he ain't putting on a wig on Jada, I don't want to hear nothing more about Will Smith. I'm so tired of hearing about this man. But Will Smith resigns from the Academy over Chris Rock Oscar slap backlash. He said Will Smith is facing possible explosion or suspension after he assaulted Chris Rock during last Sunday Oscars telecast. He insisted he resigned from the Academy Motion Pictures Art and Science. The move comes as the actor is embroiled in the greatest crisis of his career, as the organization behind the Academy Award has struggled in its attempts to deal with the fallout from the altercation. In a statement, Smith called his actions shocking, painful, and inexcusable, and said he will accept any additional consequence from the Academy Board of Governors deemed appropriate. The list of those have I hurt is long, including Chris, his family, and many of my dear friends and loved ones, all of those in attendance, global audience at home. So said, I betrayed the trust of the Academy and I deprived other nominees and winners of the opportunity to celebrate and be celebrated for their extraordinary work. I am heartbroken. Okay, he resigned. Child. Can we move on? We've been talking about this going on a whole week, but I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. Okay. Now in my last topic, and then we'll open up the phone lines. The injunction hearing was canceled by Cardi B. A lot of people, I was looking at the reporter with the microphone that's not connected having connection issues. He decided to go live and say Tasha K canceled the injunction hearing. But it was actually from a source. It was canceled from Cardi B because she's in New York shooting and competing with Nicki Minaj doing drill music and with their color red hair. So she couldn't make it to the hearing and she decided to cancel the hearing. It was not canceled by Tasha K. It was actually canceled by Cardi B because Cardi B wants this injunction and if she succeeds in having this injunction, Tasha K cannot cover Cardi B. Now, Tasha K is extremely happy that it was canceled because she can cover Cardi B. Tasha K have already talked to some people that's close with Tasha K camp. She do not want an injunction. She still want to cover Cardi B because it's good business to cover a celebrity. She feel like that will limit her if she cannot cover her because soon as the injunction would happen, Cardi B will be in some more controversies with Offset allegedly cheating on her and the cases she got with the strippers and the case that she got other cases coming up, that it would be bad business to not cover somebody like Cardi B because Tasha K name is next to Cardi B in the algorithm. So she want to cover Cardi B. All right. So she have to cover Cardi B. That's good for business. And you know, Cardi B is still relevant. She's young. She will be coming back with new albums and stuff like that. So Tasha K have to cover her. All right. So do y'all want me to open the phone? Oh, Storm Monroe is in the chat. Storm, did you want to hit the link? Hey, Storm. Now, somebody sent me the pictures. Storm, I'm telling you. Somebody sent me the pictures. This was the injunction here. This wasn't the appeal. Y'all stop playing with me. Y'all keep talking about she canceled the appeal. No, this wasn't a counsel of appeal. This was the counsel of injunction hearing that Cardi B wanted to do. Cardi B counseled, her team counseled it, not Tasha K. Okay, he want to hit the link, you guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. He want to come on and hit the link. Give me a second, you guys. That's what happened. Y'all so easy think Tasha K counseled it, but it was Cardi B. That's who canceled it. I don't need to cite my source. I talk to the source. Cite my source. I have reliable sources. You don't tell CNN to cite their source. You don't tell MSNBC to cite their source. You don't tell Fox News, where your proof, cite your source. When they get up on camera and they get on there and they say they have a source, you don't tell them to cite their source. So don't come over here telling me, cite your source, cite your source. This ain't English. I'm not writing a paper. I said I had a reliable source. And I'm not going to name my sources. Let me stop. I'm just saying. How you going to name your source? What? What? It's not a paper. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing to the stage the one and only Storm Monroe. Storm, how you doing?
What's going on, Wiley? Wiley, what have you concocted up here today?
Well, it was 3 pictures who was sent to me on your private Twitter. They sent it to me, and I said, "Oh, we're gonna talk about these pictures." Now, I said exclusive earlier. I said you go on OnlyFans as an April Fool's joke, and I was bombarded with your pictures from your private. I believe it's your private Twitter account. So
it ain't private no more. It ain't private no more. It's open now.
Oh, okay. It is open. So, what is inspiring this new Storm Monroe? Because when we first met you, you're very quiet about your personal life, about your body. You didn't really show your body. Now you oiling up your body. You're showing your boxer briefs, everything. So, what is inspiring this new Storm Monroe?
Oh man, I'm gonna try not to yell because I'm in like a hotel lobby, so I'm gonna try not to talk too loud. Um, Dude, really just me doing me. Like I'm giving my people what they want. So, I was just kind of like, let me throw them off a little bit.
Okay.
And so, bam. Now it was supposed to be a private Instagram, but they flagged my Instagram in like 4 days. So
Wow. And then you brought it to Twitter, and of course, people are sharing it. I want to ask you, how is your DMs now that you're shirtless in your boxer briefs? Have the DMs changed where people are now really interested now?
it's wild, Wiley. I ain't gonna
Okay.
lie. It's a little wild. It's a little
Okay.
wild.
Okay. Now, will screw a person in your DM, or have you screwed somebody in your DM yet?
I have not.
I see that you in a hotel lobby. So does that mean that you're getting on in the hotel tonight in a session?
Wiley, wow, you a wild nigga for that.
Yes, you get it on because you showing these pictures. Like I heard, like people saying you're getting ready to do content. I just want to ask you: have you recorded yourself romantically involved with women? Have you done that? And you have a secret stash of videos? Have you recorded yourself doing that yet?
Bro, nah, I ain't done no shit like that. Nah.
Okay. So no secret cameras, no videos, stuff like that. But will you do that? Because the people want to know.
I don't think I'm gonna do that, bro. I think I'm gonna just keep it on me, just stay focused on me. Then again, but you never know. But I don't think I'm gonna do that.
But like people is impressed. Like I was talking to a lady and she was highly impressed. She's like, Storm is amazing. Like his body is amazing. I think that you is relationship type because you good credit, a degree, you make 6 figures. You should be in a relationship.
Who said I made 6 figures?
But that's what Tasha K and the people are saying, that you make 6 figures. When your income was leaked, close to 6 figures. You're not broke. You have a beautiful place. Would you ever get married?
I mean, I guess I could. It's not a huge deal though. You know what I mean? But like I could. I mean, not no time soon, but yeah, I definitely could.
Okay. I'm just reading the chat. They said 6 figure, but I thought that what it was because she leaked your income and it was nice. I don't know how it is now. You declining that, but I'm happy that you're in the gym. What made you say, "Hey, I need to work on my body"? And so, like, was it the pressure on being on YouTube, or was it like, "Hey, I just want to be healthy"?
See, somebody's walking down. And no, I don't know them, by the way. No, man. for y'all get started. I'm in the hallway, so your voice will like reverberate down this bitch. But,
okay.
No, man, it was me just trying to get healthy, man. Like when I was building the channel, I was staying up late. I was just doing whatever I had to do to build that channel, and then I looked at myself one day and was like, "Yeah, we got to get this shit together." So,
yeah, because Jason Lee always said that big person. I'm like, Storm is not big anymore. Like, who is he talking about? But do that encourage you to say? And you did not do what Jason Lee did. You didn't go do the surgery and say, "Hey, I'm gonna just get the fat suction out of me." You actually did it the old school way, hitting the gym. How often did you go to the gym?
5 days a week, man. 5
Wow.
days a week, I'm in there, and you know what? I ain't gonna be messy.
Because I thought, you had the money to actually get, to take a gastric bypass surgery to do what Jason Lee did, or BBL, whatever they call it. You have the income to do that, but you chose to do it in the gym.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, because because when Jason Lee, every time when he would go live and mention Tasha, he would always saying that person over there need to come out of the closet. And I'm like, Storm Monroe, first of all, you talking about a man trying to force him to come out of something that he's not in. And people need to understand, if you were to come out, just on that announcement alone, you would get more supporters. You and I, people
I
acting
would
like
fucking explode, Wiley. Do
you
you know
explode.
my subs would triple, my
It would
support would
triple.
triple. Do you know how many DMs I get talking about we're just waiting for you, Storm? We're just waiting.
And no scandals. Like people understand, you live in Atlanta, not one scandal of a video, a picture, none of that. And you know the girls, they record people.
Every
None of
fucking
that,
thing.
they record everything, and so you haven't got any of that. You haven't gotten a Pastor Dawson, which got exposed by doing something with a OnlyFans person and actually losing his position in church. That didn't happen to Storm Monroe. So all this stuff, somebody he need to come out. Come out where? I just think people are not used of seeing an educated black man that do commentary. They just want. They either think all men that do commentary they must be dealing with men. I mean,
but Wiley, I have to understand what I present and what I give to the people. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like when me and you talk on the phone, I'm not doing all that animated shit. Like I'm chilling.
Absolutely. Just a regular.
But on camera, it's you know, it's team too much. But that's how I make my money. So
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna stop. So, you know, at least I'm real enough to say it's for entertainment. Like, don't take that shit seriously.
Absolutely. It's just entertainment. And people need to get an understanding. And now I understand why you are introducing it to another side because it's a lane for that. And, you know, people appreciate a person with a nice body. You know, I look at people become stars because of just their body. You know, don't have no talent. But when they take their shirt off, people flock to that. And a lot of the OnlyFans people that are some of the leading voices in OnlyFans got a good body. They in the gym.
I'm just saying. I think I can get on that platform and really give some dope
Absolutely.
shit with great editing. Because from what I done heard, motherfuckers giving like 15-second videos, 30-second clips.
30-second clips.
I'm just saying, I got a 4K camera.
Yes, and then they want you to pay like they give you these little clips, and then they want you to pay extra to get an exclusive video, and an exclusive video of them 5 or 10 seconds on their cell phone. Like it's no production. That's what's missing on OnlyFans. And if you were to do that, you will make a killing. Do you think that what's stopping you from doing it? Is it your image? Is it your family? Is it Tasha K? Like what's stopping you from doing it?
Who?
I just want to know who stopped you because
you talking about a whole bunch of ghosts. Today.
She came out and she said Storm shouldn't do this. What man need to be doing this? You shouldn't be doing it. This is not good for your image. Was that her advice to say, I'm not going to do this? At one point, you came out and said you wanted to do OnlyFans. What changed your mind?
Oh, man. Talking with an agent at that time that was like, well, you know, if you ever want to like have like a family sponsorship, then you can't do that. But
I understand.
That, you know, yeah.
But T.S. Madison have done it, and she's in movies. She just interviewed Monique, and T.S. Madison is a transgender woman with an amazing size. It's about this size, and she's still getting residuals off there. So it's possible for you to do it, and I think you are able to do it because you're not going to be trashy with it. It's going to be a production, and I think there's going to be another stream because your YouTube still presenting one image, and then your OnlyFans present another. It just be another source of income. But I think people will still hire you to be in a movies, to be in a plays and commercials because you're still talented. Because I see,
and I ain't even tripping off that. I'm more in the mindset of like, have your own shit, produce your own shit, do your own shit. So I'm thinking more of like a Damon Dash type of mindset. Like that's kind of where I'm at, if you get my drift. So
I feel you. I understand that. I get it. I understand that. So also you on vacation now, Storm?
you being messy again, Wiley.
I don't know.
I'm out and about. The best way I can put it.
I just think it's great. I'm glad to see she did you happy. You have said something about Nikki. You said, since I'm not part of Tasha K camp anymore, I can cover Nikki. So was that part of the deal with you and Tasha's relationship that you can't cover Nicki Minaj in a negative way?
Well, I mean, I just felt like it wasn't a good look since they had at least a phone relationship. I don't know the details of it, but to me, it wouldn't have looked right for me to do that. And I'm a Nicki fan anyway, but I'm I'm actually not a gay boy, so I'm not gonna like kiss her ass and lick her ass. So now that I'm not a part of that team, then I can get y'all the real. But I ain't never talking about Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Sorry.
Okay. But Nicki Minaj is fair game now. I'm just happy to see that you are expanding, you are doing these amazing things. I definitely got you on my vision boards as body goals because you wasn't an overweight guy at all. But that
Oh no, I was.
you
Oh
was
no, I was.
you were overweight?
Yes, Wiley. Yes.
Really? Okay, I don't remember because now okay. Is this body goals like do you have a trainer? Because at one point everybody kept saying Von Ray is his trainer. That's his trainer. I'm like, no, he was working out way before he met Von Ray. You was in a gym way before you met that man.
I've been had a trainer. I got a trainer. I got a chiropractor. I got a massage therapist.
Wow.
Keep my facials up. A good barber. Good weed man. I got all that. God is good.
Yeah, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I think that you are definitely going to be out here. It's definitely going to be a chick out here saying she's pregnant by Storm Monroe.
No.
Definitely, they're going to throw themselves at you because now they see that women love when a man that got a good body and showing it to the world. Like people are definitely saying that with you.
But they don't want me, Wiley. Wiley, they don't want me. It's cool though.
Have Chelsea reached out to you since those pictures leaked?
Who? You talking about all these Ghostbusters? Who?
I just want to know, did Chelsea reach out? I don't know if she saw the pictures or not, but I don't know. Did she reach out and say, "Hey, Storm, let's talk"?
Chelsea does not look at me in that way. Number one, and number two, Chelsea had way bigger than that. Y'all keep forgetting she had Vaughn. You so damn messy, Wiley.
I'm just asking the questions, but it's just so amazing that you're here, man. I'm just glad that you answered the questions, and I'm glad that you had a good place in your life, and that's to be applauded because you've been doing this stuff for about 3 years now, right?
Yeah, since December 2018.
Yeah. So you are definitely in here and doing it well. Thank you, man. I don't have any more questions. Those were the juicy questions that I had to ask you about those pictures, but man, you answered. Now the page is open. So are you going to delete the pictures or are you going to leave them up?
I'm gonna leave them up. What do I have to be ashamed of? Let's talk about this.
Okay.
I'm showing nothing more than the human body. The human body is a beautiful thing. So what do I need to hide?
Okay. Yes. That's true.
If Meg Thee Stallion can show her ass,
that's true.
If fitness influencers can be in their drawers, I ain't did nothing different.
That's true. That's right. Absolutely.
I just think it threw people off because it came from me. But other than that, like to me, it was pretty PG-13 to me.
Yeah, it was nice. And it's people that's on OnlyFans, all they take is shirtless pictures, they oil themselves up, they don't show no parts. I remember one time, one lady, all she showed is her feet, and she's making 6 figures or more on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know how many people like my feet? I have pretty feet.
Wow.
And I ain't trying to be funny. That's just the truth.
Wow. So people that like your feet have a feet fetish.
I have literally been offered $295 to step on somebody's face.
Wow, really?
Only for 10 minutes. That's all they wanted was 10 minutes.
What? That is amazing. Like, because if the feet fetish stuff is real, I don't know if I was watching the Parkers or some show and the guy was just taking pictures of the feet. He had like a feet fetish. That is actually real. Wow.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
I always wanted to ask you, would you ever write a book about your experience, like a novel, a sex novel of your fantasies or something like that? Would you ever get into writing a book?
Of my fantasies, Wiley?
Of your fantasies, yeah. Write a whole novel.
I'll give you an exclusive. I ain't write no book. But back in the day, I used to write. I actually can write. I just don't like to sit down and do it, but yeah, I can.
Wow. Yeah, you have the money now to get a ghostwriter. You could just put it in a video form, like record yourself, and they just write it and just Give him an
Oh
out.
shit, I ain't Steve Harvey. I ain't Steve Harvey and Charlamagne God.
That is amazing. I just see people in the chat just throwing shade, people like that. But no, Storm and Monroe have done an amazing job. You put the work in a gym, and you get free. Like I see you more happy, and your content is been on fire lately. Many people have said you should get on stage and do stand up.
Nah, see, I disagree with that. See, I think
Okay.
people like I can do me and you both, we can do hours of entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Is way different when you on the stage. Like,
absolutely.
And to have to talk about different topics.
Because
Like that shit.
You gotta write the content down. Now, we were to do a show and we invite subscribers across the country. We get on stage and we do what to do. That's different. But when you're talking about getting on stage and doing a 15-minute set, that's a whole nother ball game. Like I've been writing jokes. I do want to try it. But I'm like, man, but I get that stage from like it's different to being on YouTube on camera versus
it's different.
Because
it's different because people right there, then it's like,
absolutely.
okay, I can't just talk about celebrities for
absolutely.
15 minutes. So I gotta
talk about your personal life. You gotta talk about probably a member in the crowd. I do want to ask you about Will Smith in this situation. We just heard was just breaking news while we having this conversation. Before we had this conversation, that Will Smith is resigning from the Academy because of the slap, the slap that he gave to Chris Rock. Are you surprised by that? Do you think this will destroy like Will Smith's career is over from now on, or do you think he can actually? It could be a rebirth for Will Smith.
I think it can be a rebirth. What he needs to do is resign from that marriage.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Wow, why you say that?
Because he can't please his wife. He can't make his wife come. August wore her out.
But why would you get married if you're not sexually compatible? Shouldn't you know that? But he's powerful. He's rich. So maybe
he's rich.
Or maybe he got the money. I'm going to just go through that. But my thing is this. If I'm not there, teach me. Or maybe he's not big down there. Maybe August is bigger and she's used to a bigger type of guys.
I mean, they've been through all that, man. They went to the sex therapist. They did the tantric this. They are not compatible. She don't respect him. She don't really like him. She might love him, but it's over. To me, it's been over. But he doesn't. I guess he don't want to let go. I don't know, but to me, it's bad when the man up there crying and the woman just like, whatever.
and Jada grew up in a different household from Will. Jada mom was on crack. She was a crackhead.
No, she was on meth.
But she was on meth. I know she was on a hard drug, so and that's even worse than crack. And she was raised by friends with Tupac, so her intellect is just different. And maybe her and Tupac was intimate. I don't think she ever admitted that, but she did say she was in love with Tupac.
She was in love. She's still in love with him. But to me, a woman that's been independent since she was a kid, man, like you really got to be that nigga, or you can't tell her shit because she can handle her own shit. What are you gonna do for her?
Absolutely, that's true. That is so true. That is so true.
So I a lot of times women like Jada, people will say, "Oh, she masculine, she this, she that." Like, take all the bullshit labels off. She been taking care of herself, and somebody that's corny like Will can't do nothing for. Like, what can he tell her? She runs circles around.
That's true. I agree.
Just the truth.
I agree. Person in the chat saying, Storm, you should not give advice telling her that he should resign. A person said, quote, you should resign from the closet. These people are just, this whole closet thing, you should just do your videos in a closet from now on. And
I know, right?
These people are just so obsessed with this whole closet thing.
But here, okay, here's my thing is, if I was gay, would that be a bad thing or good?
That would not be a bad. That would not be a bad thing. A comedian just came out of the closet. Forgot the comedian's name. He on his HBO special. Y'all probably know the comedian name. Y'all can post in the chat. Just came out of the closet, and now he's getting all of this praise. all these accolades, and then what that's going to introduce him from the people from the gay community. They're going to book him to go to gay events, and he's going to get them dollars. So, and of course, and then he's gonna get the gays that's actually gonna be coming to the show, especially when he open up about his experience being in the bedroom with another man. So that's more money that's gonna be added on to his thing. Hold on one second. What's that comedian name? I know I saved it in my phone. When I find the name, I would definitely post it to you guys. I didn't know who the comedian was. I really didn't, but it was a comedian.
They said Tommy Davidson or Gerald Carmichael. Oh shit, I don't know.
Let me make sure the name is right. I got it. Oh, his name was Gerard Carmichael. Gerard, I don't know who that is. Come out as gay in a new HBO special. So people say they're not shocked at all. But that's gonna open up more doors. So this is not the 1914s or the 1919. This is 2022. It's a whole nother era, and people. We really gonna live in a society where we're not gonna care what your sexuality. We almost there now. Like people are like, okay, like even like it used to be big news when people would come out in the closet. Now it's like, oh, okay, all right, okay. We talk about it for a day, we move on because it's normalized now. Like people are getting married to women, people are getting married to men, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't think people should make it a bad thing talking about it's like a bad thing, like, oh, you gotta come out. Like, no, I don't think if you were in the closet, nobody should push you out of anything. You should be able to come free to say what you want to do with your life or your announcement, or et cetera, in your private life. Nobody should force you to make an announcement. And that's what I don't like. People trying to force people to make an announcement. Like with Will and Jada, I think the public is forcing them to get a divorce, but I think they came to agreement. We bad marriage, being in this marriage for life. They just gonna ride.
They just gonna ride that out. But I just gotta say this: if the people say I'm gay, running around in Atlanta, and I have managed to keep this a secret for 3 years,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, make sure y'all contact me. I'm gonna start my own private agency. I'm gonna teach you how to keep your info offline. Because apparently, I got this shit figured out.
Right, it's like no scandals on like people they're so interested, and people try to get into a personal life. Nothing have came out. You know what I'm saying? And people like, come on now, you're a very free spirited man and very educated, and you don't really get into like your educated side. You into the celebrity guys, so like politics or world news. You don't really get into that. But you're very well-rounded if you were to get into that. You into the, because the people want the mess. They want the celebrity gossip topics.
Right.
But you can do stuff outside of that because you're an educated Black man.
I mean, I don't talk about it much. I stick with the mess. But yeah, I mean, little while, look, people gonna talk. Let people say what they gonna say. Absolutely. I really don't trip off that shit.
Absolutely. I don't care what people say, and this is a platform where you can be free to do what you got to do. I'm just glad that you're very successful, man. How is your mentorship program is going? Because I know you announced it. I know the lead attorney announced that him and Nick at Night got into it. They had this whole battle about the mentorship program. But how are you going? Is it successful?
Oh man, I had a few people that came in, man, but I shut that shit down. I realized, man, it takes a lot to teach. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Especially when, like, I ain't gonna go there, but I'm gonna just say it's a lot to teach. So I'm gonna come out with something else instead and drop that. But yeah, it was cool though to try it, but
it's a lot of work. And there's people that's in business. Shout out to Brother Ben X. He have a whole program talking about online digital real estate. And he made good money on that, but you got to live and breathe doing that. And then when you're doing that and doing YouTube, that's a job to teach full time. That's a whole nother beast. And then you got to take people questions, and it's the same question over and over again, and over and over the same old questions. And you got to teach, and that's a lot of patience. That's why you see a lot of teachers are quitting, because that's a lot of work teaching.
Man, it's a lot, man. I used to work with kids, so I know it's a fucking lot.
Yeah, I'm just glad that you shut it down because you want to be interested. I think that's something, if you were to like retire from YouTube and just get into just mentoring people. Like you have people, you have your own network. You say, okay, now we'll start a school to teach you something. But when you're growing your own business, it's kind of hard to start a new one like that, especially when it's just you. When were you going to start? Because, you know, Tasha, she hired Chelsea. I think Chelsea is her, give me a second. What do I have? She is her marketing strategist. And then she have other staff people with Kiwi Studios. Are you going to start your own store, Monroe Studios and production where you have a team? Because you've been doing it so well by yourself. Are you going to extend it and just start hiring employees?
Well, I've had a team. Right now, my assistant is still with me. I had an editor briefly that really didn't work out, but I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Like I live in Atlanta, and
Okay.
these niggas don't want to work.
Okay.
Like, don't nobody want, like, where are the people that want to work? You know what I mean? Like when I started bringing on a team, I'm like, oh, this is why Diddy cuss people out. This is why Damon Dash cuss motherfuckers out, Russell Simmons, because people just will really play with your time and money, but still want to get paid.
That's true. That's true.
So
It's a whole labor shortage of workers, people getting jobs and they're quitting like that. So yeah, and you would think people would want to get into that business or intern because you are having a successful company, and you would think people will want to sign up, but then you got to find the right people. Yeah, absolutely. I've had
it's
yeah.
it's a lot because I don't, you know, I'm trying to keep it black, and so far it's been 100% black. You know what I mean? But it get hard, man, because I don't know what it is about. I ain't trying to stereotype, but it seems like the niggas in Atlanta don't want to work. Don't
And
nobody want to come
I
on
see,
time. They just they half lazy, bro. It's bad.
I see why Tajik Hall, most of his production staff is white.
I don't want to do that though, man. I just feel like that can be a bad look. Oh,
I think
like,
Roland Martin did it well. He has 6 employees. They're black. I think Tasha K got black employees. She got Chelsea. She's black. She got Jasper. She's black. It could be done, but you have to find. You got to be blessed to find the right ones. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy because you got to go through a lot of bad apples, and hopefully that God bless you with a team of folks that say, "Hey, Storm, I'm here. I want to work with you. I believe in the vision. I want to help uplift and help expand this company."
but then you got to be careful with it too, because motherfuckers get jealous.
That's
They
true.
get too close.
Absolutely. Yeah.
They get too close to you, and I got to make sure that I don't make the same mistakes that I see other people do by getting too close to the people that you pay. Like you can't do that shit. It gets confusing.
It have to be a boundary, and it is like you are. I understand. I remember I was talking to a boss, and we were going out for some martinis, and I said, "You want to go with it?" He said, "No, I'm your boss. I'm not your friend." And I didn't understand it until now, as I got older.
Yes.
He was saying, because if I'm going out for drinks with y'all, we taking selfies, we going out to Atlanta together or Miami, and then I gotta be your supervisor. You would slack up and like, we just hung out, lay off. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. You can't lay down the law the way that you need to. And I'm not. Listen, I've only led, the biggest team I've ever led was like a team of 5 when I had a real job. That's it. But I would need people that are independent workers, people that are self-starters. I'll pay you. I can give you direction, lay it out, but then I need you to be able to do it. And basically, we ain't leaving until the job is done.
That's true. And you
I'm
are.
I'm on my Ike Turner. We ain't leaving the booth till the shit is right.
Oh yes. And you know what? Speaking about Ike Turner, I know you saw this video. He was in a big interview, and he called Tina Turner Ann, and she asks, "Why did you hit Tina Turner?" He was like, Ann would look so down. She would look so sad. I'm like, Ann, what's wrong? So I would hit her to get her back in the. I'm like, really? That video just really. I just watched that video today, but I really want to say this though. HBCUs have media programs. Have you ever thought about having interns from HBCUs to work with you, to intern for your to work with your company?
That would be dope. I didn't even think of that. You got to keep in mind, Wally, I didn't go to a HBCU, so I'd be like,
because I watch a lot of Roland Martin and stuff like that, and he just got an intern coming to his city, He's gonna pay her for 8 weeks to work with his production. And, Roland Martin been a journalist for over 20 years, so his skill set is just out the woodwork. So he know how to get the good talent. But he had paid this intern because Black News Channel, they shut down, and she was supposed to intern with them, but they're shut down. And so Roland Martin hired her for an 8-week internship, paid internship. And so that's how you're gonna do it that way. And I think
that's what I would do.
Yeah. And
that's what I would get. I would get 3 interns from local HBCUs in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
And try them out. But let me ask y'all this, because I low key, I'm gonna ask you this, and I'm gonna go. Cause I gotta shower and I gotta get ready. I'm going to an authentic Italian restaurant. Motherfuckers can say what they want about me, but if you was with me, you would be eating in the best.
That's what I'm trying to tell the women, like, y'all be.
But it's cool. No. It's cool. It's cool though. It's cool. It's cool. You can be fine first class with me, but it's cool. It's cool. Cool. Damn, I just told y'all I flew somewhere. But anyway, then what was I saying? Fuck. I said HBCUs. Oh, okay. So I low key need like a personal assistant, like to handle my day-to-day shit. I don't feel like doing it. If I hire a woman, I feel like that's risky, but then I don't want to be under a dude that closely either. You see what I'm saying? So what do I do? Do I hire an old woman? Like,
you can hire somebody. I'm not gonna say this, but I remember I was watching the movie. Just hire somebody you're not attracted to. But it's kind of hard because once you start working with a person hour to hour, things happen. So just I can't. Wow, I can't really answer that. Wow, that's a good question. I would say hire a woman in her 60s.
Well, in your 60s? They said hire a gay woman.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, some of these gay, I'm just saying she's still a woman. But yes. Or hire a gay woman and something like that. And then it's some women out here that's very professional, that won't blow the lines, that won't get into the mess, that will really do your job, that will really do your job well. And they do exist. You know what I'm saying? Maybe have you ever thought about hiring a virtual assistant like that? I know they had started that at one point, but sometimes.
No, I have a virtual assistant now to handle a lot of things. Okay. But I mean, like my personal day to day,
yeah.
Like drop this dry cleaning off. Okay, boom, what I got? Okay, boom, I need to do. Okay, bam. Like I need. Pretty soon, I'm gonna be looking for that, but it's just like, damn, you don't want a woman to get too close to you. You don't want to disrespect her in any kind of way. But I damn sure don't want to be up under a nigga like that. So it's like, what do I do?
I would just say pray on it, and God will send you somewhere. Pray on it, or just do interviews and just see. You'll know the person to rock with and stuff like that. You may have to go through a couple of assistants to get it right.
All right, good point.
Yeah, we'll see about it. I'm just glad that you came on, Storm. I know you booked and busy. Thank you for coming on the Wiley Show. I loved your content. I've been a fan of you for years, and love you, man. Thank you so very much.
Appreciate it, man. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you. All right, y'all. That was Storm Monroe. Did y'all enjoy that? Okay. How y'all doing? Will Smith resigned from the Oscars. We knew that was going to happen because they was going to fire him. Let me check Whoopi Goldberg. Let me see. Did Whoopi Goldberg got an Instagram? He resigned because they was going to fire him. He's going to do his red table talk. And y'all keep sending me. I'm live now talking about it. Child. Do y'all want me to open up the phone lines? Do y'all press one if y'all want me to open up the phone lines? Press one if y'all want me to open up the phone lines. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Thanks for the advice. Thank you, Storm. Yeah, because I love getting advice. I love giving advice. And I thought about Storm because you get HBCUs and they do have that. And some good workers. I watch a lot of Roland Martin and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm not taking off the uniform. My lady like me wearing my uniform. Do y'all okay? Let me open up the phone lines. Don't let me open up these lines. Y'all don't call in. Give me a second. Let me open up the phone lines. Thank y'all so much for retweeting that tweet. Thank you so very much, producers. I think we got about 3,000 retweets on that. So thank you, producers. We were on our number one show on station. We actually number one on station. I got an amazing email from StreamYard. He sent me an amazing email saying keep up the good work. We at least reach, I think right now, 5 million viewers. I gotta check it. I think we have 5.4 million? 5.4 million viewers on our Station Head show. And guess what I'm going on Sunday? I'm going to Wrestlemania. Yes. Thanks to your cash apps and your donations, I will be at Wrestlemania this Sunday. I'm going to WrestleMania. Yes. I might take an Uber because you got to pay for parking. I thought parking would be free at the AT&T Stadium. Really? You have to pay. You got to pay for parking. Parking is like $50, $60, $70, $80, $90. I'm like, why we just can't go in the parking lot for free? You got to pay for parking. I can't believe that. Already the ticket was $90 and we thank the donations we paid for. Got that paid by the producers. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to take an Uber. I won't be close to the ring, but I'm there. Oh, thank you, Blue Skies. Thank you so very much for that. I'm going to WrestleMania. Yeah. Oh, thank you so very much. Jewel said, Wiley, I used to think you were messy due to others, but you really are a great friend to have always willing to help. Yes, I'll always be willing to help. Storm Monroe is a great guy, man. He's a great guy. You should interview the fans from the parking lot. Oh, that's amazing. That is so amazing. Let me open up these phone lines. Give me a second. Interview the fans from the parking lot.
Your show now, press 1.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now. Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Amazing. Okay. We're going to open the phone lines. The number is 646-716-8447. Thank you. She said your morning show was tonight. Thank you, Coffee City. It was amazing. We had an amazing morning show. Actually, we had some people reaching out to me to play their music. So thank y'all so very much for that. Our morning show was lit. We're going to have another lit show tomorrow. And after this, we going live with my members and Patreon. Members and Patreon people, we going live after this live. All right. 0172. Hello?
Eileen.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Listen, I couldn't wait for you to open the lines. What's the obsession with these people and people's sexuality? I don't see, like the first lady who act like she don't know she was on the air. What she don't believe it's him until she sees some kind of penetration herself. What's our obsession? What's everybody's obsession with who people sleeping with? I don't see heterosexual people walking around telling everybody, hey, I'm straight. Hey, I'm straight. I don't see them introducing themselves to anybody and say, oh, by the way, I'm straight. I just can't understand it. Who people sleep with, who they have sex with, it shouldn't be a bother to anybody. If someone, I don't even know why people are in closets. That's my first thing. For them to say coming out of what closet? Nobody should be hiding their sexuality and scared to come out because of people, and then you have to come out. Like, this shit bother me. It really does. Like, leave people alone. They don't have to come out to anybody to say who they're sleeping with. Until I see straight people coming around and saying, hey, by the way, I'm straight. Never see any one of them saying it. So I don't know why they expect someone who is having sex with the same sex to come out to them. Who the hell are they anyway for someone to come out to them? Most of these people, they don't even have anybody themselves. Most people who are obsessed with other people's sexuality, that's because they want to be like that person. They need to leave people alone. People do whatever they want, and they don't owe anybody any obligation to tell them who they're sleeping with. Bottom line.
Oh, this is just what? Okay. 0235.
Listen, I don't know what that other girl was talking about, but listen, I need to see Storms D get hard for a woman to. I need him to do that because otherwise, I still think he's gay. Like honestly, I don't even know why he's trying to hide it. I need him. I need his D to get hard for a woman. That's the only way I'll believe it. Because otherwise, he's lying to himself.
So, how do you know it wasn't a woman there?
I don't believe it. His masculine energy is very feminine. It's like he's trying so hard to be masculine. I see him being gay. I don't see him being straight. I can't. I'm just being honest.
All right, that you are entitled to your opinion.
That's all I gotta say. Bye.
All right, thank you so very much. The number is 646-716-8447. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hello, Wiley.
Hi.
I just caught the last ending of you and Monroe, and let me tell you something. Tasha K had she had the perfect set of employees because Monroe remind me of Kelsey. First of all, they know when Monroe is, he knows how to keep y'all engaged. It's like a mystery, Wiley. He's never going to actually come out and tell you, the business, because honestly, I think when he do come out and tell, you guys what it really is, nobody's going to be interested in it no more. So he could be posted up with a model and then playing wrestling with a guy. And it just keeps the people going from left to right, interested in what he's going to do next. So I like how he's, playing y'all, dragging y'all into it. He can post in his boxers with his shirt off. And if you don't see a guy or a girl, you'll never know who it's for. So you pick and choose who you think this guy, is going to be with. I mean, so Monroe, just stop playing with the people. If nobody's business, who you lay down with. But I do feel like, your sexuality is open for discussion because you put it out there. So the people are going to call and talk about it. If they see it on the public platform, Wally, just like if you was posting in your boxers, the people are going to comment on it. So you put yourself out there, then it's open for discussion, just like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. You put it out there, we're going to talk about it if it's public information. But good night, Wiley.
All right, we thank you so very much. Okay. Thank you to the producers for y'all for calling in. The number, we got time for one more caller. And then we got to take a trip over to my members and my Patreon. We got members only live that we're doing after this. Okay. Give me a second. Any other callers? Calling in. We're going to do a members only live. Yeah, you got to pay for parking. Yeah, you got to pay for parking. Yes. I'm going to take an Uber. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take an Uber and to be paying for parking. I'd rather take an Uber. That's exactly what I'm doing. Storm doesn't just didn't the same game post. I don't think, hold on one second. I don't think we doing this for the members and for the Patreon people. Okay, we're gonna be doing a watch party. Hey, y'all know what we're doing a watch party for. Okay. Is the stadium far away from you? The stadium is like 30 minutes from me. I think it's let me see. Let me Google it. Give me a second, you guys. Let me go because I think we have the fare for the Uber because we had got some cash apps today. Some more cash apps today. So thank you so very much. Let me see. Hold on one second. It's 33 minutes from where I'm at. Yeah. I don't know. 33 minutes from where I'm at. Yeah. Okay. They said someone pay for your Uber ride. Take a picture from Roman for me. Yeah. I'm excited. Finally, the Wiley Show have come back to Wrestlemania. I always wanted to say that. I've always been a huge wrestling fan. My favorite wrestler right now is Randy Orton, and I am loving the Miz. I love the Miz. I love the Usos. I love Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. You know, I love wrestling. I've been watching wrestling for years, and I don't announce it loud to people because they always come to me. You know, wrestling is hey. You know, like I was in the grocery store, right? I was talking to my mom. I was so excited I was going to wrestling, and the lady just tapped me on the shoulder with her gold tooth. You know, wrestling is fake. I'm like, that ain't none of your business. I wanted to tell that chick, that ain't none of your business. I'm having a conversation with my mom about wrestling, and she tapped me on the shoulders with that gold raggedy tooth, saying, you know wrestling is fake. I'm like, what? Come on. Stop it. Man. I might drive and I'm gonna get there early. You can have a super rally one day. You're gonna go with Wiley. I went to wrestling school and they had a wrestling school in Chicago. And due to my condition, one good body, I think some person gave me the spine buster. They picked me up and gave me a spine buster, and my leg was twitching, and I just can't, you know what I'm saying? And then all of the promos that they was doing to me in the wrestling school, they would talk about my eye, and they would talk about my eye and all of that. And I was like, it's just not for me. I always wanted to be a wrestler, but right now, if I have to get into the business, I'll be a color commentator. Yeah, I wanted to be a wrestler. Yeah, with the limb condition. I tried to do it, but my mom said no, it's not for you. You know, you have a condition, it won't work, and stuff like that. So I never did trust it. But my favorite wrestler is the Usos. I got a couple, the Usos, Roman Reigns. But my ultimate favorite wrestler was the Undertaker. He retired, so the current wrestlers I like Roman Reigns and the Usos, and Randy Orton, and I like the Miz. I just love the way how he be trolling. I love that. Okay. And Kevin Owens. I love Kevin Owens too. Yeah. I love wrestling. All right, y'all. Members. Oh, let me make sure. Do I have that? Hold on, members. Let me make sure. We're doing and we got to do the commercial. Let me see. Hold on 1 second, members, because I don't have the commercial free, so we got to watch the commercials together. Okay. All right. So give me a second. Okay, members. Let me put that up for the members. Give me a second. The type of work you do is unappreciated. It is. It really is. It really is. Give me a second. I ain't watched wrestling since I could smell. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? And I want to watch wrestling, but I gotta watch this thing. Hold on, let me do this right now for my members. Give me a 1 second, members. Let me post this in here. Cause he always said he gonna go live and he don't go live like he's supposed to go live. That's how I stopped watching Riley a long time ago. I know when they mad when they call me Riley. Give me a second. Let me drop it in there. Give me a second. He always said, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. He never showed. Y'all got some content today. Riley. I started watching him. I watch Armand and all that. But I'm mad at him because he haven't been live for a week. I don't understand these YouTubers. We the viewers go live, entertain us. I don't understand that. All right. I'm sorry, ma'am, that I was late. I was feeling a little down, feel better. I'm gonna go live because baby, y'all be hitting me up in them DMs. I'm just him never show up. I'm gonna lie. I'll be live tomorrow. He don't even show up tomorrow. He's so unprofessional. I said, excuse me. He always said, I'm going live. I'm gonna see y'all producers tomorrow. Producers, I'm going live tomorrow, and he never show up. Get on my nerves. These woo. But I love y'all. I do. I got y'all spoiled because I would go live every day. Travis, we didn't already talk about that breaking news, Travis. They watch for free though and won't hit the like button. Come on now. Why y'all won't hit the like button? Hey, the like button. Don't watch my live if you're not gonna hit the like button. I don't understand that. You watch my live and won't even hit the like button. I'm just saying, hit the. It is free to do. It is so free. Subscribe. It's free. It don't cost. Woo. Hey. Woo. I felt that right, didn't it? Oh yeah. I felt that right there. It is free. It is free to do. It is free to do. Give me a second, producers. I'm putting it in for my members. All right. To my executive producers on the membership, We're going to be doing a watch party. Come join with me before we can watch it together. Yeah, so nobody else was calling in. So I put the call. Oh, somebody else was calling in. Give me a second because we have to close this out and I'm going to my members. Anonymous, how you doing?
Hey. I
Hey,
was wondering what was going on.
you're live.
Yeah, no. I was wondering why you hadn't can't come to the phone. I was like, yeah, but anyway, I don't even know what we're talking about, but as far as to answer the first callers, to answer her, I kind of agree. I don't really care who's sleeping with who in my life in general. You know, my neighbors, my coworkers. I don't get into that. The only time I would like to know if a man is straight or gay or bisexual if I'm dealing with him. You know, that's the only time I want to know, hey, just be honest, let me know, you know, if you're bisexual so that I can make my choice, because I personally don't want that. But other than that, I don't really care. I don't really get into who's sleeping with who, because, I mean, I have better things to do. So that's all I have to say about that to you.
I don't care. I think that you should.
I said 4th of July. I meant to say everyone happy April Fool.
That you should be there, and I say it's not none of your business unless you sleeping with that person that you should know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just say.
Only time I want to know is if you're, you know, if a man comes to me and he's on a DL, you know, just let me know, because I have a right to know. Other than that, I don't care who's sleeping with who, because, you know, I don't. One thing about me, I mind my business. I mind my business.
I mind my business. Oh yes.
I mind the business that pays me. Okay.
I do the same thing. I mind my business. I don't worry about what people say. You know what I'm saying? They always, because even when I say that I'm bisexual, it's people that would say, I ain't gonna believe that till I see you with a woman. But you don't know me outside the camera. You do not know me. You just know what I present on this camera. You don't know the light and the stuff and the things I'm getting into once this camera is off, right? And so, but people,
Matilda, I'm not a chatty Patty, but you can get on here and say what you gotta say, dear. But a chatty Patty, I'm not. I just speak my mind.
You should get mine. You calling in. I just want to say that because so many people. I was at the.
I'm a chatty Patty. What am I supposed to do?
Excuse
Call
me?
and not say anything? Just breathe in the phone?
No, you supposed to chat.
Why, you know what? I'm getting to the point. I don't care what people think and say about me, unless you're helping me pay my bills or something like that you're conducive in my life. I don't give two. You know what I mean? I can't cuss on here, but you know what I'm saying. I don't care what people say about me. But I'm not a chatty Patty, sweetie. I called because I wanted to call and talk. I didn't want to call and breathe in the phone. Duh. Matilda. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Matilda, whatever her name is. Excuse me, Wiley.
Yeah, I understand that, but no, because, you know, a person I was talking to, I don't believe you buying child, see you eat some poom poom. I said, I will release the video, and would you come back with that same energy and to stop lying? Because you don't know me in my personal life. And I'm always very honest. I was just on the phone with a woman that I do love. She's in Chicago. She's a bisexual woman. I'm a bisexual man. We don't have to ask, well, what you like? We put the chips on the table. This is what it is. And she may even be, I just want to say congratulations. She is pregnant by me. She is, you know, I just
you got a baby on the way, Wiley.
I have, listen, she told me the news. She said I'm pregnant, and I told my mom, I called my mom, and actually I called to my grandmother and I told them the news. They were super excited. Oh my gosh, you know. I think she is expecting twins. So that's a whole nother expecting twins.
Wiley and Riley. Okay.
Yeah, expecting twins. Let me stop. It's April Fool's. I'm not expecting no twins. But I told my mom that she was.
We gotta laugh sometimes.
Right.
People too damn serious.
She was so excited. My
But
mom
you know
was so.
what?
She was screaming in the phone like, "Oh my gosh, you having twins! Oh my!" And I said, "Mom's April's food joke, okay?" Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
gonna try that, but I'm too old to be calling people telling them I'm pregnant. And I was gonna try that for April Fools, but I'm too old. They would that wouldn't have worked. That wouldn't have worked. They were like, "Oh hell no!" I mean, heck no. Excuse explicit. I don't usually cuss, but as far as Storm, you know what? Like, I don't know if he's doing this for like a mysterious thing, you know, because I'm kind of like him in the sense where I'm just private. But, you know, don't sweat it, Storm, if you're listening. Don't sweat it. Whatever people think about you, let them think it. I mean, you know, do you. You ain't got to be getting on, you know, trying to prove yourself. If you want to show your body, do that. If you don't. I mean, at the end of the day, people going to talk regardless. And I'm so glad that I'm free from what people think about me. I could care less. I'm serious. And I'm not going to try to go out my way to prove a darn thing. They can think whatever they want because I know what I am. And I know who I am. And the people that it matters, the people who matter, they know. And that's all it is. Like these people that are strangers, these people that are in comments and on social media, who cares what they think? Most of them don't have a damn life anyway. So who cares? That's my opinion on that.
All right. And we thank you, sis, for that opinion.
Thank you, Wiley, and you feel better.
Thank you.
know?
I feel so much better today. I had a good day. I got outside.
Good. I'm enjoying the laugh.
Yeah, I saw some pictures that brought joy to my soul. So yeah, so thank you. I don't know if you remember, I don't know if you watch Bel Air, but we doing a watch party over there for the members. I don't know if you into that at all. But we doing that. If you are a member, you are gladly welcome to join us. But thank you, sister, for calling in. Love you.
Well, Wiley, I'm gonna have to get that. But my son coming to pick me up because I think I'm going a little bit local. I got to get out. But
okay.
But so he coming to pick me up because I'm in between. You know how you feel like I want to go out, but then I don't want to go out. But I'm bored, but I don't want to really go out. But so he said he just gonna come and scoop me up because I'm in the middle. I'm having a crisis. I don't know what I want to do. So
I feel you.
He told me. I told him I'm just bored, and he said I'm coming to get you. So
okay, well that's amazing. All right, thank you so very much for calling in.
But yeah, for the caller, I'm one of the people that's different. I don't give a darn what sexuality you are, as long as you tell me what your sexuality, your preference are. As long as if I'm dealing with you, as long as you tell me. Other than that, that's the only way I need to know who's screwing who.
I heard that, but
other than that, I don't
thank
care.
You.
People need to live and let live.
All right.
And as far as people saying, one more thing, Wiley, I'm sorry. As far as people saying stay out of Will and Jada's business, they put people in their business. And she the one sat at the damn red table and said everything. But I'm even done with them. I have a headache. I'm tired. I don't even care anymore. I really don't. I don't care anymore what they do. Of course he resigned from the Oscars because they were gonna fire him. I mean, duh. That's not, that's not rocket science. Who cares? I want to live my life, and for the people that live there, like that's all. I don't care. I'm tired of talking about these celebrities. They just people like us. They just have more money. Other than that, who cares? Thank you, Wiley.
Thank
Love
you.
You.
Love you
I
too.
can sing too.
Thank you so very much for calling in.
Another time.
All right, thank you so very much. Okay, bye-bye. All right, thank y'all so very much. We going over there for the members. We wanted to give a special shout out to I call the members executive producers. If you do want to join us, you can join our Patreon. You can join our membership. You can join our membership where we do lives over there. We do watch parties for Bad Boys. We do watch parties for Bel Air. We do watch parties for our members. So if you want to join that watch party with us, we do movie night over there. Or for the membership, we do exclusive content over there. We got the cooking show that we got coming. When I go to Chicago, you are going to see for the first time in history, you are going to see me and my mother cooking. We're going to do a cooking show. So she says she want to do it, and we definitely going to do that. A cooking show, so it's just amazing. So we definitely want to see y'all there for that. That will make it direct. So thank you to the executive producers for coming through. Thank y'all so very much. All right, we want to say thank you so very much for that. Also, you want to donate to our Cash App, $ Marquise Wiley 28. You're going to get some exclusive content. We're going to be going to the Wrestlemania event on Sunday, and we may even do some interviews. It's all dependent upon how I feel. You get a feel of it. This is the first time for that. You have not because you asked not. I don't care if people say you begging. I'm asking my audience. Okay, I'm asking my audience because I can ask my audience if they want to contribute to our show, and they're going to contribute because I asked them. They rarely contribute unless I ask them, so we asked them. And you got a problem. And if any blogger got any problem with it, don't try me. Don't you do it, because you mad because they say my people got money. Whenever I ask them, they ching while you want to go to the WrestleMania. One lady say, Sugar, you want to go to the WrestleMania? And they was sending them donations, and they still send them in. Are you mad? Are you mad? Don't get mad at me that I got supporters that give and come to the show. Get mad at me. Because I wanted to go, but I had to pay my rent. And I said, I really want to go to Wrestlemania. Okay. I think Stormer was another awesome content creator. When most of the content creators are cool, but people are just going to talk just to hear themselves talk. Happy to see Wiley smile. Thank you, Denise. Man, someone send me, hey, you got to have a show, and I make people laugh, and they're enjoying of that. So thank you so very much. Somebody is already sending donations, so I can pay for the parking. They're sending donations. One person sent me a donation, and she said, I want to put towards the parking fund so you can drive and you can just park, and then you get in your car and go home. Yes, and people are still giving, and they mad. Don't get mad at me. Because I have people that support let me know if any bloggers got something to say about it. Just producers, y'all know y'all be screen recording and stuff like. Just let me know because I will respond. I will respond. All right. I always need gas, man. I just filled my tank up, but if you want to give to the gas fund, we definitely can give to the gas fund. Absolutely. I just fill my tank up. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. We always need some gas. I know they big bad. They bad. All right. Last caller, 8844. You're live on the air.
Hi, Wiley. How you doing today?
All right.
So for that last lady, that snooze fest that just called into your show, yeah, you definitely are a chatty patty, and you sound extremely boring.
But my thing is this: why don't you call? What I'm not understanding, why insult somebody that's calling in? Why don't you call in and give your opinion about the topic?
No, but the thing is, like, why are you calling in talking about a whole lot of nothing? Like, if we're going to talk about the topic, then stick to the topic. You called in and you didn't have anything to really say about the topic. You just talked a whole lot of nothing about yourself.
Well, really. She did talk about Storm Monroe. She did. That was part of the topic. Did you not know Storm came on our show?
Yeah, but when she first called in, she said, I don't really know what the topic is. That's the first thing that came out of her mouth.
What she did talk about Storm Monroe.
After a good 5 minutes, you want to talk about Storm Monroe, but I don't understand what all that other stuff that she was talking about.
Because that's what callers do, and we welcome the callers. My thing, if I were you, I would just call in and give my opinion about the show. But when people, what gets me with people when they talk bad about a person that's calling in and then they don't call in, like I like you call in and you do better. Like I respect the callers that call in, even the ones that really don't know what we're talking about. I respect them because they're calling in.
I definitely call in.
When?
If it's something relevant, I'm gonna stick to the topic. I'm not gonna tell you about what my son is doing, this, that, and the third. And then the first thing that you do when you do call in is say, "Oh, I don't know what the topic is."
You really believe so?
And then on top of that, you don't let the host speak. Like, you just going on and on about your life. Like, let the person, like, you speak, and then whoever else that you're speaking to, let them rebuttal.
Okay.
That's what I found was disrespectful.
Okay. Well, so do you have anything that you want to add to the topic other than the caller?
No, I just wanted to call in and fire her ass up because you're talking because you're talking about how you don't care about what people say and people do and this and that, but you're all up in the chat and you wanna feel like you're big and bold and you want to call out people that's in the chat. Like, girl, bye.
All right. Well, we thank you so very
Sound
much.
old.
Hold on. Thank you so very much for calling in. 6534, you live on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
How you doing?
Wonderful.
That's good. That last caller, you should have hung up on her. But, I do understand how patient you are. And, but my thing is, will people please leave Storm Monroe alone?
I don't think they would ever leave Storm Monroe alone because he is a public figure, and the public gonna always talk about Storm. The more he grow, the more he get a six pack, the more he posts shirtless pictures, people gonna talk. So it's a good thing that they're talking. You should be worried when they're not talking.
You know what? That I do agree with. But far as his sexuality, you know what I'm saying? People always harping on that. Now I'm just gonna put it out there. I am a great grandmother. Okay, I have grandchildren and great grandchildren, and I am 63. And I follow you, and I follow Storm, and I think Storm is adorable. And what people fail to realize is that he is a very educated young black man that's not with the BS. And I do not know why you two have not caught on to that yet.
Yeah, Storm Monroe is an amazing guy, and I think people have to understand that they want to sleep with Storm, and the best thing, and because Storm not giving them the pipe, they say, "Oh, he needs to come out the closet." But if he was laying that pipe,
you know what?
I don't think they would be saying that. They want that pipe because most of them don't have good men in their household. They got Pookie and Ray Ray and them jacking up their credit and jacking up their car and getting tickets and stuff like that. And Storm won't give them that premium pipe, and so they just said he just needs to come out of the closet.
Okay, jacking up their credit. What about eating all their food stamps? Okay. Wait,
And you know what? I didn't even know. I was talking to my this one I'm talking to. I didn't know that you could get food delivered with a EBT card. They deliver food, groceries with an EBT card. I didn't know that.
Right. Yes, and I don't think it's okay. So I'm not going to tell too much of my information.
Okay.
But I am a grandmother and a great grandmother, and I am 63 years old. And when I was listening to how you and Storm was talking, I was like, man, now I'm not that good with technology. Okay. But I was like, I wish Storm, if I had some kind of way to get in touch with him, because even though Storm is grown, my grandson reminds me of Storm. And because he's just 4 years old, but he is so intellectual. And people, even the kids at the school, like my daughter was saying, even when she pull up at the school, they would be like, Trisha, mom, can we hug Trisha? She's like, hell no. But anyway, my main point was Storm Monroe. I think he is amazing a guy. And Wiley, let me tell you something.
Okay.
Whenever I'm down and out, because I do suffer from depression because I live by myself now. None of my children are around, or my grandchildren. You know, when you get older, they have their own thing. And the only thing that, I loved doing was being a mother and nurturing my children and grandchildren. So now they are growing up and going on their own. You know what I'm saying? But Storm Monroe, my heart really reaches out to him because he is such a phenomenal young man, and a lot of people had tried to take advantage of him. And when you all was talking about maybe you should get a lady older, like in their 60s, or bisexual, I was like, you know what? I love Storm, but I do not know how to DM or anything like that. I am on disability now, retired, and so the only thing I do now is watch a little TV and YouTube. And I used to always tell my kids, how in the hell can you be on your phone all day like that? But when the pandemic came, I started listening to YouTube for music. And then this is how I found out all the different avenues that YouTube have. I had no idea that YouTube had everything going on the way that it is. And when I started listening to it, some commentators, it drew me to, and some commentators, it took me away. But Wiley, you are my number one. Whenever I am in a depressed state or whatever, or panic attack, or missing my loved ones, I will go back and watch your videos over and over again because you can have me cracking the hell up.
I love that. I love that. That's bringing so much joy. And I try to bring joy to you and stuff like that. Would you want to be Storm Monroe personal assistant?
You know what? I have nothing else to do. I am 63. I am on disability. I live alone. I'm bored as hell. And I have been listening to a whole... Now, let me tell you something. Since the pandemic, I've learned a lot about YouTube that I never knew that existed. And so the pandemic have really uplifted some people and taken people down. But as far as the YouTube streets, when it comes to the negativity, now I was originally born in Detroit, Michigan. I now live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. But I was like, these not no motherfucking YouTube streets. Oh, Wiley, I'm sorry. These are YouTube alleys. Because when, at my age, and the things that I went through in life, to hear the Black community trying to bring other Black contenders down, and, you know, and then they try to shame the gay community, or I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, or the rainbow community or whatever, because a lot of my friends are gay and bisexual. And I don't know how to put it into words, but it broke me that, you know, because one movie that I loved was The 5 Heartbeats. And at the end, after everything went down, at the end, there was a time where they went to a church, and the pastor had said, you know, how can you expect God to give you when you cannot forgive your own brothers that down here on earth that you see, but you have never seen the, you know, God. And so I have been in like a transition in this pandemic. It's a bad thing, but it's a good thing because it wakes you up to reality if you are acceptable to it. And I have 3 kings and a queen, okay? And then I have 4 princesses. And then I have 2 princes, okay? So in that line of my bloodline, it is a, like I'm the mother, and then the grandmother, the great-grandmother, then the great-great-grandmother. And I have been really trying to educate them on society as a whole.
All right.
And I hate that I'm taking this much time, but like I say, I do deal with mental issues like you and stuff. Sometimes I'm good, and sometimes I'm just so low where when I wake up, all I do is cry or whatever. And when my family is not around me, And like my daughter just came to visit me for 2 weeks from Arizona, and she had to go back. Okay. And it broke me because the only thing I know how to do is to nurture and to give good advice and to help people along their way. And when I see these younger people and even older people on YouTube degrading our race, it does something to me. And it triggers me like, I'm just going to put this out here. I have a son in prison, okay? And I know that he has mental issues. And I have been praying for God to deliver him, even though my father was a bishop in the church not just a church, the clap organization that we was raised up in, where people judge everybody, even by the clothes you wear or the shoes that you wore on your foot, And I have been trying to reach out to people, even his PO that came to my house the other day. Was there anything that your son needs? I was like, yes, I think he really needs, mental health, because I suffer from mental health from the ways I was raised. And I raised my children how I was raised because I didn't know no other way.
All right.
Hello?
I'm definitely praying for you going through that and that traumatic experience. I'm definitely praying for you. I have a brother that's in prison, so I know that experience. I don't like my brother.
Wiley, I am so hurt because God forgive me in your audience, but I love my son with all my heart, and I wish I had therapy experience, but there's nothing I can do to help him, and I know that he is hurt and suffering so bad, and at this point, I'm 63, okay?
So yeah.
And at this point, as a mother, I do want the best for him, but I don't even know how to go about doing to actually give him the help that he needs, But you know what? I don't even know how we get on this subject, but like they say, God works in mysterious ways. When I first turned on and you were singing those gospel songs, it really touched my heart. And it took me back to when I was younger, when I really was in church, in my father's church. And so you took me back.
Oh, wow.
But it was something that had to happen in my life, ASAP. And you did not know that, but I want to let you know that even though people judge people all kind of ways, I know for a fact that God is working in your life to help other people.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. I received
and to inspire other people. And I am so sad that I broke down right now, but I don't know, like they say, God works in mysterious ways. I just want you and your audience, the chat, to really pray for me, and because I'm having mental issues because my son having mental issues, and as a mother, a single mother, trying to provide everything that you can for your child, and then at the end it does not work out. It's very, very hurtful that you cannot really help your child the way that you can. But I know there's a lot of people in the Black community that need mental health. And since it was not incorporated in our child life, there's a lot of people that is not receptive or acceptable to it. And so I'm just crying out. I'm crying out for help because
I'm definitely praying for you.
I do not know what else I can do for my son at all, Wiley. I just don't know.
Only thing that you can do for your son is pray for your son. That's the only thing you can do. And continue to live your life and pray for him. Because you can't change it right now. Pray that God, I don't know what your son is locked up for. Is he wrongfully convicted? Did he do the crime?
Well, I feel that he's wrongly convicted because he got locked up. What they say was violation of parole.
Okay.
Which that is not true. I live in a very racist county, and he's actually been released next month. Thank God. You know, but I know that the stuff that he went through has damaged him so much as a man that I know that I have had mental health. Now I'm 63 and just dealing with him on a daily basis, being locked up and listening to him, I know that he needs the help too, because he was wrongly convicted in the first place, okay? But that happens to a lot of young black men.
What was he convicted of? If you don't mind me asking, what was the charge? What did they say he did that he was convicted of?
Okay, so hold on, Wally. Let me think. It wasn't domestic violence, but hold on. Well, what they did was he had got out of prison, and so they charged him with violation of parole because him and his girlfriend had a fight, an argument, not physically, but argument. And her friend was there and called and said that my son had threatened to kill them. Now, he didn't threaten to kill them. My son is black. His girlfriend and his friend is white, right? And so the girlfriend interceded and said that my son was trying to talk to the girl, right? And so he was poking her in her chest, and he was like, think with your heart. You do not listen to your friend. I have never done anything to harm or hurt you. And then the white girl said that she called him out his name and said what gang that she was with, and that she would shoot him. So my son said, well, if you shoot me, how the hell you think you're going to get off this block? Because it's one way in and one way out. And they took that as a threat, that my son threatened to shoot her, but he never said shoot. The white girl did.
Okay.
And so when he went to get off parole, they tricked him and told him, well, come on and sign the papers. We're going to get you off parole. When he walked into the office, they put him in handcuffs and said that he violated his parole for threatening a life of a person. And he didn't do that.
Okay.
You know?
I'm definitely praying for you. But he's getting out next month, so you should be happy.
Huh?
You said he's getting released next month?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's getting released next month, so you should be happy that he's coming home.
Wiley, I am happy that he's coming home. But what I'm saying is that, you know, sometimes going to prison and stuff, or your life not working out, you have mental issues, okay? And I know that's what my son is suffering from. So that's what I was, saying, but I don't know how it came across to you or the listening audience or whatever, but I just want prayer, and I'm not going to say no last name.
No. You don't have to say no name. You don't have to say no last name. Definitely. We just will pray for your situation. You don't have to say no names. God knows who we talking about when we pray. So don't worry about it. Thank you so much.
But what I did learn when my father was a bishop in Lebanon, that be specific in what you ask God. And so I just want you and your listening audience to make a cry and a plea for Antonio. And that's all I'm going to say.
Definitely going to pray for Brother Antonio. Y'all definitely have him in the prayers, and our God that worked that situation out. And Brother Antonio would definitely be our prayers. Thank you so very much, sister, for calling in. Thank you. And if you're out here, keep watching. We definitely going to keep bringing you entertainment. We definitely going to keep bringing you entertainment. We definitely going to be praying for Brother Antonio. Thank you so much, sister, for calling in.
Thank you. And thank you, Brother Wiley. Seriously.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. You just never know who's going to call in and Wow, I didn't think it was going to get that heavy. I'm coming in, bringing a little light, and we had a whole therapy session, but you never know what people are going through. It started when I did a video earlier today, and I shared that I was suffering from depression. And I know if I share this, I know people want to drag it. They're gonna do that. And I shared that, and I led a spirit of people releasing what they're going through, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel as though I'm working on getting into some therapy. Yes, I feel so much better because I shared it on YouTube, and I just feel better. And I was rewarded with a blessing to go to Wrestlemania, getting out the house. Thank you to the producers for that. So I love the producers, and shout out to the producers at 60 and up. Shout out to the 60 and up crowd. All right. Shout out to the 60 and up for calling into the that's calling into the Wiley Show. Oh man, I feel a song in my spirit. I ain't gonna sing it because I don't want nobody coming up here. I am hot. I am free. Praise the Lord. I'm free. I'm no longer bound. No more chains holding me. My soul is resting. It's just a blessing. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. I'm free. Yeah. Hey, don't give me up there. I feel that right now. Now, don't let me get a singer you don't donate. Hold up. Y'all got a testimony service. We doing a prayer service for Antonio. So make sure y'all send a donation. Okay? Don't have us doing that. Ushers, my moderators, it's my ushers. Get the offering basket. We did a whole service today. We did a sermon today. We did songs. Get the offering basket. Where is the ushers? Yes, we did. Where is the ushers? Okay. Where are my ushers? Let me see where my ushers at. Anybody? Wow, these people really want to call in, Lord. Let me put the number back on. Y'all does not let me in this show. I got to talk to my executive. Y'all is not letting me in this show, but I get it. I have a brother that's in prison for carjacking. He did it. He's supposed to get out, I believe, in 2024 or 2025. He's in his 20s. That's my baby brother. And he's 22. Excuse me. He's 22 years old. Been in prison for about a year or two already. He got about 2 or 3 more years left in prison. Out of prison. I had another brother that just was released from prison. So I understand the whole situation of going through. I understand it. I understand it. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Wiley. This has been the best April Fool's Day ever. You are absolutely hilarious.
Yes.
The people in the chat is hilarious. I mean, this has been great on so many levels.
Yeah, it was great.
I can't even contain myself.
I love it. I love it. I was feeling depressed and sad, and I went live, that, and then, people watch. I have to understand that people watch my live. Though it's not 80,000 viewers, 90,000 viewers, but somebody is watching. And when they call in, they be like, Wiley, I suffer from depression. And that's real. You know what I'm saying? I went outside today and I felt so much better getting that air. I just went for a drive. And then we did our morning show. And the people said, you want to go to Wrestlemania? I said, yes, I want to go to Wrestlemania. And because I couldn't afford to go because I just paid my rent. Y'all know how it is. I'm not making the Storm Monroe package. All right?
Right.
But we put it out there and the people gave $5, $10, $2.
That's sometimes you don't have to have 50,000 people watching or
Absolutely.
whatever the case may be. Sometimes less is best, and you know what that shows? That the few that you have is loyal.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
That's all the connections there, like people's giving. I'm like, yes. And I feel so much better. You know, this is good. And then just that lady calling in is confirmation to keep going, because she said, Wiley, I go through this and I watch your old videos and I laugh. And sometimes when I look at my channel, I'm like, Lord, why is my channel not bigger than what it's supposed to be? And God's like, listen, be appreciative of the blessings you have, because some people don't have nobody watching. They got one person watching them, 2 people. Some don't have none. You know, you have a blessing to have 200 and some people that you're touching a core audience that really rocks with the Wiley Show. And I do appreciate that.
Too, the people really get mad when you don't go live.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, they do get mad.
He said
I was going live. He said he was going live tomorrow. He lied. All this, and I would stop watching. And they come back and they watch, they laugh. You know, they do be mad when I do.
Exactly.
When I don't go live.
You are doing something right.
Absolutely.
And just keep doing what you do.
Absolutely.
And
Thank you.
Know,
thank you so very much.
You know, the blessings are going to flow.
Listen, on the flow.
I love when you sing. I just have to say that. I love when you sing.
Thank you. Do you think I should go into the studio and record a record?
Yes, I think you should.
Okay, yeah, I'm thinking about that. You know,
why not? Tell me why you think you shouldn't?
But I think people, if they see me in the studio, they're gonna be saying I'm trying to be like Armand Wiggins if I'm in the studio.
Yeah, but you're coming with a whole different style and flow.
A whole different style, yes.
Yeah, so you're not being like him.
Yes,
you're being like Wiley.
Yes. All right. Oh. Yeah, you're right. Ben Wiley, thank you so very much.
You know, I call in once in the blue moon. You know who this is, right?
Yes, I know who this is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Take it easy. Happy Friday. I'm gonna let the next callers call. You know.
Okay. Thank you so very much. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Right.
Tastic T said, "My offering, Wiley, you a mess. Thank you for the offering. But don't be letting me do all this crying and stuff. I was about to tear up. Earlier today, I wanted to cry. I just wanted to cry. But I said, I can't cry because I know y'all tired of seeing these tears. And I did a morning show, and somebody said, go outside. Storm Monroe, I don't know how. Storm Monroe said, get some vitamin D. Now, he's talking about the sun. My man went to flesh, because vitamin D means 2 different things to a person. My man went to flesh. But no, vitamin D is the sun. So I went out to the sun and got some vitamin D and went to the store and got me a good old smoothie. Because, you know, I got me some good vitamin D. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yes. All that vitamin D was amazing. 3989 calling you on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Happy Friday.
Oh, happy Friday to you.
Wait a minute. I was listening to the caller, before the caller, the lady who wanted you to pray for her son. And I thought that was like really nice. And I started thinking, I was like, because, I watch you all the time.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? You always have an open platform for people to call in to express themselves. Like, you don't try to rush people off the call. No, you listen.
Absolutely.
But I did see you try to laugh a little bit.
Because the reason why I crackled up, because this I'm just really good. And since you break it down, like, oh, Lord. And I tried to get off the air. Because I was like, Lord.
But you know what? You have a different type of audience.
Yeah.
Like you have you have the mature type of audience who don't like all of the drama, right? We're we're opinionated, of course. And I think maybe you should somehow cater to the older, mature audience.
Absolutely.
Like maybe you can find a niche somewhere into that.
I think that is my niche. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the church and stuff, because I reached that demographic. Because when I was singing them old songs, it touched something in that woman's childhood. And that's what she broke down into. Now, mind you, I'm just doing this. I'm feeling good. I'm just singing a song, but it touched her. She reflect on her childhood, and she reflect on her mothering skills. She reflect on her as a mother, and it touched her, and she broke down in tears. I'm just singing because it's just bringing joy. I didn't think that we was gonna break down in tears, but I remember I was on Storm Monroe. I was on Armand Wiggins' show, and I was going through it, and I was crying.
Yeah.
Oh, I did an old nasty cry, and he was laughing. I was on a Mulligan show many years ago. I was on this show. I was going through with my family. It was bad. Like I was cussing my family out. It was disastrous. And I said, Armand, interview.
Wait a minute. This was before he was listening. You know, he had a sympathetic ear back then, but now he's just too.
Oh yeah. But he was cracking up because I said the lie. I would never forget it. I have to sell my body, and he was like, "Oh God," and I did an old nasty. When I cry, oh man, it's an old nasty crack, and I try to talk through the snot, and it's an old nasty cry, and I had to leave and sell my body, and they did me like it was an old nasty cry, and he was cracking up because he didn't understand that this is a serious moment. He was getting a click. He was getting a click in the view. Yeah, I wish I'd get that old clip. I was a hot mess back then. I did an old nasty cry.
Oh my God, Wiley. Oh my God. That is so funny. I mean, you know what? I caught the show the last 20 minutes, and I'm so glad I did because I got a good laugh. And that's what you bring to us. Like, you really have to recognize.
Thank you.
What you bring to people because you're so funny.
I mean, he was just laughing, and half of his face was frozen. He had some type of disorder. One of the eyes didn't do. This is a true story. One of his eyes didn't blink. Half of his face was frozen. The other half was blinking. So
I bet his teeth didn't move either, did it?
No, I don't know what is going on with his teeth. His teeth was in prison because he had the braces. But I remember it was a whole comical. If y'all ever find that live, I can laugh about it now. It was extremely comical. I was really going through it. And half of his face was frozen. And
that is hilarious.
I'm like, wait a minute. I was really giving him my hard feelings, and he was interviewing my mother. It was a disaster. It was a disaster. What I was going. It was a hot.
But you know what? You didn't treat that lady like that. You listened. You encouraged her. You prayed for her. You told her everything was going to be all right. And one thing I did like what you said, because so many times parents get so wrapped up in when their kids go astray and do the wrong things, and they act like it's their fault, but it's not your fault. It's like God gave you life. He gave your son life.
Come on.
He wants you to be overseer of that life, but if they astray, that's on them. So don't feel guilty when they do astray. Just pray for them, like you said. Just pray for them. They're gonna be all right.
It's nothing you can do. The only thing you can do is pray, because they have to make that decision, and they have to go through like when my brother was out there carjacking folks. And he was carjacking people, like just carjacking. And he now you have to go through that. You got to serve. You committed a crime. You have to serve the time. He wasn't wrongfully convicted. I'm not gonna get on here and talk about, he was wrongly convicted. No, he actually did the crime. He did the crime. He was actually out on those streets with the wrong crowd, carjacking people, and he had to serve the time. I don't like that from my brother, but the different things I can do is pray for him that God get him through, and that he not in my prayer I make it plain. Let him learn from this so he do not return back into the system. You know what I'm saying? Because so many of our brothers don't let it go back, because I don't want to see him spend the rest of his 20s and his youth in prison, because we have a lot of brothers that will never see the light of day. They life is just gone because of crimes and because of all that stuff. So yeah, absolutely. I spent one night in jail and I don't want to go back. It was one of them nights. It was some good looking men. I don't want to go back, but if it was some good looking. I never seen men. I can understand why women fall for jailbirds. There was some beautiful black, different shade, good looking thugs with the tattoos. I was instantly getting turned on because at first I was crying, but then I stopped crying. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like
you can't be crying when you in there, bro. You got
I'm just.
Wait a minute, I call you bro.
I'm just looking at.
Wait a minute.
I was looking at the beautiful black men that was in there. I was like, put me in a section with them, put me with the real thugs and stuff like that. But they put me in there in the mental ward and they gave me a little sheet and stuff like I was naked with a little sheet.
They were trying to protect you.
They were trying to protect me. But I was just thinking about the men. I was good looking, the thugs and stuff.
Wait a minute, Wiley. Wait a minute before we get off of here. What are we talking about tonight? Because I caught your show late. And
we had Storm Monroe on today. He was talking about the pictures that was leaked. His shirtless pictures that we post on Patreon. He came on to respond to that. And of course, we'll do a restream. And then we were talking about DJ Akademiks' Instagram page got shut down. Then we were talking about Cardi B.
Why?
And I think somebody flagged it. I don't know who. Word on the street, they saying that Megan Thee Stallion flagged because he was trashing Megan Thee Stallion in this whole Tory Lanez situation, that he was Tory Lanez's mouthpiece.
When you first said that, that's the first person who I thought about was Megan Thee Stallion. If she didn't do it, somebody in her camp did.
Yes.
They don't like DJ Akademiks.
They don't like DJ Akademiks. No.
And wait a minute. Did you ever talk about? I know you did. I must have missed the show. The Will.
Oh yes, we did. We did talk about it. We've been talking about it since it happened.
Because I guess he resigned from the Academy today.
Yeah, because they was gonna fire him. They was gonna fire him, and the best thing he was gonna do is to resign. When you about to get a vote and you about to be fired, he saved face. That's one thing about Will. He have some good people in his corner. They know how to handle a crisis. Yeah. That's one thing I can say about Will Smith. Right. He's not like these young folks going on live. He's thinking about, he's able to process this. Now he's thinking about his bag. He's thinking about his image. So now you're going to see him on Red Table Talk crying. He going to give him an old nasty cry. You're going to see Jada probably going to break down in tears. You know what I'm saying? He's and y'all going to subscribe to their show and we're going to watch it. That's more money in their pocket. His book sales went up. He got more subscribers on.
We ain't seen the last of Will because
this ain't the last of Will.
I'm kind of like torn on both sides because I do support Will, right? Of course, was he wrong for going up there? Yeah, he was wrong. But to point him out as being like a disgrace, as if hockey players don't fight in every one of their games, that's their sport.
Absolutely, yeah.
Basketball players fight, that's their sport. They're actors, that's their sport. He just fought in his sport.
Absolutely.
So why are you looking at him any different than anybody else? Was it because he was dressed up?
Because he's a black man.
What's the difference?
Because he's black.
That's his sport.
Because he's a black man, and a lot of white folks do not like that he's a powerful, high-paid black man. And now you see white people throwing little digs because they're jealous of Will Smith. So they always want to find someone on him. He gave his enemies ammunition, but watch how he's going to spin it. Like, we saying all this stuff. Watch how they're gonna do Red Table Talks. Oh, baby, it's gonna be. He might even bring his mom on Red Table Talks.
Oh yeah. Like so the people who saying they traumatized, I want to ask them: are they traumatized when they go watch a hockey game and they're fighting and blood's coming out on the floor?
They're not traumatized. All the time. White people
are they traumatized then?
They use that word and it's like a buzzword to their base. I was so traumatized. White people, they can play a victim so well. I was so traumatized. Oh my gosh, he should have sued. Why was he doing something like this? But
why are they hold black people up such a high standard? Like why? And why are we so against our own? Like, yeah, he made a mistake, but why are you constantly dragging him? They do this all the time. They fight in their sport all the time. So why are you so surprised?
Yeah, and we're gonna.
I'm just a matter of time before it comes to that.
Absolutely.
I mean, they just took over the White House on January the 6th. Were anybody saying they were traumatized?
That's facts. No, they was not using that word. So
they say it. So black people need to get over it and quit trying to say they were traumatized.
If you remember, when the Kardashians. Do you remember when the Kardashian was trying to cancel Jordan Woods? Because I think one of the sisters said Jordan Woods slept with her man, slept with Tristan Thompson. And it was the Smiths that came in and shielded her and saved her. If you remember that.
Yes.
When they brought that black woman on Red Table Talk, and ever since then, she been getting deals on top of deals. The Smiths are not dumb. They know how to handle a crisis. So when a crisis is there, the Smiths, they know how to spin a story. They are actors. They know what to do. He have a high-paid team that he's listened to. That's why he's resigning. And that's why they said, we're going to address this on Red Table Talk. He's going to bring some experts. He's going to bring some therapists. Just like the thing that happened with Janet Uber. With Janet, when he did something against Janet, when he put that rumor out that she was difficult and that she got fired and all that, and then Janet was pissed at Will and she dragged him all those years. What did he do when he cleaned it up? It was something about childhood. I was broken. I was young man. He had a talk with her, and they talked, him and Janet. And then
they have a talk. I didn't know that.
And they talked because they did the reunion for the the First Sister of Bel Air. Then he went on the Red Table Talk to speak to a psychiatrist about the situation. So Will's not dumb. You know, he did a dumb thing at the Oscars, but the boy know how to spin a narrative. So we're gonna see a master at work.
I'm surprised if he come out with his own platform.
Absolutely, and then not only that, he can finance. He's in a position of power that he can finance his own movies. You know what I'm saying? He's wealthy. They're not broke people. This ain't. I'm not gonna say no names of people get offended, but these are wealthy black folks. You know, well, he can stop doing movies today and live good for the rest of his life. He's gonna get another movie. He's gonna do good, and people gonna move on. And if white America don't embrace them, black people got them. Because one thing about us, we love to be entertained. That's one thing about the black community. We roast and Will Smith now, but if Will Smith can come with a movie tomorrow, and we are rushed to the theaters to watch it. We are very supportive as a community of our own people. Let's be crystal clear. And when we feel like white America is about to cancel you, black folks will rally behind you, especially like a Will Smith. We're gonna be there watching, and white people gonna be there watching movies because they're gonna be nosy. They're gonna be there watching.
Sometimes when you get like the Charlemagne the Guys, I'm sorry for saying his name, but he's the one started that whole Bill Cosby hate train. I'm not saying Bill Cosby was innocent, but why is it your job to take him down?
Absolutely.
They want to see how many black people are coming together to down somebody before they step in and take them down. But if we stand together, don't even say anything about it, or maybe
don't add to the fire. Yeah, don't add. Yeah, you're right. Don't add to the fire.
And we tear down our own people.
And then you also have to understand too, when he said that when Bill Cosby was free, you see that energy. They was baffled. Oh my gosh, how did he get free? Blah, blah. He's a powerful black man. He knew the system. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't broke. Like they struggle. I'll never forget when he got released. White contributors were struggling to deal with information. Oh, it was a technicality. Oh, it was just a little technicality. No, dude, he had to deal with the DA, and the DA said they weren't gonna press charges. That's what the deal was. You can't change your mind, and that's how he got off. And because Bill Cosby got long green, you should have counseled Bill back in 1963. Bill Cosby got some money. Okay,
he got some money. Because he wanted to buy the NBC. So, I mean, allegedly, I don't know how true that was, but like I said, we're going to keep it moving. But I do love you, appreciate you, Wiley. And I was the one who called back. I always call every now and then. I said we should do a show together because I got a lot to say. You got a lot to say.
Yes,
and we're going to have a lot to say together.
Yes, thank you so very much for calling.
You told me to email you, but I haven't emailed you. But
get ready.
Happy Friday.
All right, thank you so very much. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, we going over there with the members. Okay, thank y'all so very much. I'm gonna shut this down. We're going over with the members, and then I gotta we're gonna be for the members. Thank y'all so very much. Let me drop that again for the members.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Sorry about that. Thank you so very much for the super chats. Y'all have been sending in the cash ups. Y'all have been sending in. I definitely want to say thank you so much for that, for doing that. Hold on 1 second. Let me send in the super. Let me do this again. Y'all know. Give me a second. let me do that for the members. Let me do that for the Patreon people, so y'all will know. Thank you so very much for being patient with us. We definitely want to thank the producers so much for that. I want to do it now because it is still early in the weekend. So we're going to watch that together. So if y'all free, we're going to watch that together for the members. Give me a second. Let me call one of the members and see that they get the link. Give me a second. Give me a second. To the watch party. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Oh, you see it? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm about to end it right now and do it so we can watch it. Okay, I'm about to do it right now. Oh, okay, thank you. I just want to make sure you see it so I didn't be up there. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so very much for tuning into the Wiley Show. I want to give a special shout out to y'all. Thank y'all. We will be live again tomorrow. We definitely gonna be doing a live again tomorrow. And we will see y'all then. Thank y'all so very much. Talk to you soon. Thank y'all, producers, members. We're gonna do the members only live after this. All right, peace.